everyone, welcome to 24/7 Differenter. My name is Thao Nguyen and I'm your host for today's show. And today we have a very talented guest with us, Kip Blake.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, and thank you for having me, everybody. I definitely appreciate that.
Of course. Can you tell our lovely audience a little bit about you and what you do?
Okay, well, Kip Blake is a recording artist. Kip Blake is a visionary. Kip Blake is a person that wants to see some sort of change within like an industry that seems to convert to whatever's popular. He just want to make his own wave. That's what Kip Blake is. Kip Blake is on the road. Kip Blake is branding, overall lifestyle, just fashion, a little bit of everything, you know. It's a mashup.
You wear many hats, my friend.
It's a good and a bad thing at times because you gotta be able to take these hats off, you know, because it's hard to kind of transition and to have like, you know, you want certain business done at the same time you have to be in the studio, so it's like,
right.
It gets kind of crazy at times.
I hear that. So what are the projects you're working on right now?
Well, the project I'm working on right now is called My Audio Theater. Honorable presents Kip Blake My Audio Theater, which is coming out really soon. I'm also currently just put my first video on MTV, Red Hot.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's a big deal, so I have to make sure I announce that. You can see me at mtv.com, Kip Blake, Red Hot. And I've also been doing videos from before that. Like I was saying, like, you know, the videos I tried to do before always kind of had like sort of like a message or they just delivered a certain way. So you can also look me up on YouTube to see other stuff as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what would you say your kind of style is when you're making your music?
Oh man, I always kind of say it's personality music because some of the sounds I do, literally, if you know me, you see, oh yeah, that's Kip. That's definitely how he is.
Yeah.
Oh, his personality's like that. He talks like this. I try to include my day-to-day actual dialogue in my actual lyrics. Like I try not to focus so much on like old punchlines or whatever the case might have you. I try to put more like who I am in my music dialogue. So that's kind of like what I try to do as an artist, really.
Great. And would you say that you have a particular person that's in the industry now that you can relate to most or look up to, get inspired by?
Yeah, another thing, like just what you just said, like based off of that, like, yeah, I like eras. I like eras of music. So it's like if there's a certain time of music where a certain type of music is coming out, I like that era. Like, you know, you like 90s, you like 80s, you have 2001, late 90s, like you have all different sort of genres. So I really like those times of music. So it's not like one particular artist, like, oh, this is my guy, but I definitely sound influenced by like all artists that had any sort of stamp or fingerprint in the game, so. Yeah.
Well, what do you think about diversity in your industry right now? I mean, I know we have like Eminem, Macklemore, and all these other types of artists that are coming into the game.
Yeah, I've seen Macklemore's videos. He's pretty dope. Like he definitely has like the, I don't know, you really mapped it out. Like I can tell, like you can tell when you watch somebody do the music, and you can see if like from the starting point to like a higher point, you can tell if they planned for that. And he was someone that definitely put in work and planned it out and made sure he accomplished what he wanted to do. So I respect that. I also see Mac Miller. I haven't heard a lot of his music, but Mac Miller's always been kind of cool. He always had that cool vibe. And of course, everybody knows who Eminem is. He's been talented for forever. So. Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect it, you know?
Well, I only ask because, you know, I'm an undercover rapper, and I think that I have a great chance. I mean, I'll rap for you later. You know, I'll give you a...
we might could do that. We might have time for that.
You know,
I think we got time for that.
You have no idea.
I think that's a huge thing. We should probably put that in behind the scenes.
You know, I have a few songs I wrote. I was in the studio for a few weeks now. I mean, the bag's out of my eyes.
Cool.
That's just how it is.
Grind time. You gotta put in that work, you know?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get all of that, you know?
Blow it up.
Oh,
explosion. There you go. Nah, that's what it's all about, though. It's all about putting in work and kind of understanding who you are and just doing that.
That's great. So what are your upcoming projects after what you're working on now?
I'm also going to be on this MTV mixtape with a lot of other artists, including Uncle Murda and a few other names. I can't remember exactly who everybody is, but I think it's gonna be interesting because, you know, the sort of sound I make is not exactly what other people make. So I'm gonna be like the only like left field artist. Everybody else is gonna be going right. So let's just see how that goes. I'm excited for that because that's more exposure. So
nice.
Yeah.
What makes you differenter?
Differenter. Yes, I love that name. Differenter is I literally came out to New York City with nothing. I took a chance. I acted on impulse, and I came out to New York, and I had only $500 in my pocket. And as anybody knows that lives in New York City, $500 is might as well be $5 because that's nothing.
Yeah.
And you just grind. You just grind to really make sure you get to where you want to be, and just keep that vision and keep that hunger. And you know, it's starting to pay off. You know, because it's been it's about a couple years, like a year or so in New York now. So it's it's a grinding to a certain point. Starting to get to a point where it's like it made sense, and I'm happy that I did what I did.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Kip.
Definitely.
We really enjoyed having you here. And thank you to all of our audience members for joining us today as well. Yes, tune in next week for a new episode on 24/7 Differenter. I'm Thao Nguyen.